here. We're like right in the center.
Dual.
Look at this. Wow.
Oh, this is weird.
Wow. We're on
Really
Instagram
weird.
and YouTube at the same time. You think people are trying to make a decision on where they're going to go?
I mean, we're all the same person.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome. We're live. Hey, look, thank you, everybody, for buying a Voodoo Ghastly plush, which are sitting before me. Of course, we have those fail plushes that people seem to be so excited about, which I'm really stoked about. When we received these fails, we were worried because we thought we were just going to have to dump them or trash them. But I came up with this idea very similar to the fail figures way back when, where we would write fail or whatever on them. So here is the sticker. I'm going to show it here on Instagram first. So there's the sticker. It says fail. There's YouTube. It says fail. I don't know why your phone is having a hard time, but I wrote fail on every single one. So there are 50 of these. So hopefully you are one of the lucky if you ended up ordering them. And by the way, if you don't realize what the problem is with these, there's a white line on his face. So here's the good one, Instagram, and here's the bad one, YouTube. The white line, YouTube, is the problem. Let me switch them. There's the white line, Instagram.
And there's no white line.
And there's no white line here, YouTube. So there you go. Check that out. Huh? Come on. All right. So we're really excited about that. And by the way, this one just so happens to be the promo edition because this is the one that ended up in all of the photos. So you might have noticed that I didn't make any videos for any of this stuff for Halloween week. I had a really great idea, a really fun plan, but due to us getting sick, I couldn't pull it off, unfortunately. So I'm sorry that we weren't able to bring you something a little extra fun this week, but we did our best. I'm hoping you guys...
What do you mean? We are bringing them a lot of fun, and we have a lot of fun.
Well, I'm hoping that you're enjoying Halloween week, because last year was fantastic. I loved it so much that we decided to bring it back again this year.
Yeah, the unfortunate part that really, really, really stinks is that New York Comic Con was later this year. So Halloween week and New York Comic Con were like butted up against each other, but we can't move New York Comic Con and we can't move Halloween, and it wouldn't be as exciting to have Halloween week on the week after Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I wish that New York Comic Con Halloween week could have been separated a little bit further, but guess what? That didn't happen. But look, I mean, here's the deal, guys. The plush went up today. We also had, you can leave it. That would leave it.
No, I'm not.
The plush went up today. Pinboard was yesterday. And for those who ordered a pinboard, obviously, you may already know. Is it out here? I don't even know if it's out here. We actually tossed in, if you bought a pinboard, you have a chance at getting, drum roll please, Pumpkin Ghastly AP.
This is an artist proof. And what is an artist proof? It is what we receive prior to receiving our full shipment so we can look it over and make sure it's perfect.
There you go. Look at that. Hello, everybody. Hello. We're on Instagram and on YouTube right now. We decided to cross-pollinate.
Yeah, so we have two phones in front of us, but maybe you guys couldn't choose where to watch us, so you have two phones in front of you.
Right.
And you're really lucky because you're seeing us twice.
That's right. So if you haven't ordered a pinboard yet, go and order it. We have not packed the pinboards, so we will be putting a special note in one of the pinboard boxes. Probably going to ship them out tomorrow. So go and order a pinboard and pin. They look fantastic. I don't have them sitting out here in front of me, unfortunately.
I do.
Do you have some?
No, I don't.
No. They're fantastic. The pumpkin pinboard is great. You can go over on mischieftoys.com. You can see them. There's a handful of them left. You get a pin where it's like a decayed pumpkin. It's sort of a play off of the pumpkin Ghastly from last year, which is included in that the giveaway, right? The AP figure. But we brought you here for a very important reason. We are going to show you the figure that will be dropping tomorrow. So this is the only figure for Halloween week. Okay? So you are going to get a sneak preview of both the figure and the pin. We did not show the pin off, I don't think, on Patreon.
We did not.
Yeah, I don't think we showed off the pin on Patreon. Heather, what is the limited count on the pin? Do you know?
150.
Okay, 150 on the pin, and then the figure itself is $290. This is a great figure, by the way. So, long and short of all this is that this figure was by our brand new artist design. So our new artist, Devin, he is really amazing. Devin Green. You'll see a lot more of his work coming very soon, actually.
Sooner than you would imagine.
We have another figure that will be, it'll be coming soon, but it's also designed by him. He's done such a great job with us so far, and we're so stoked to see what happens next, because he has great ideas up his sleeves. But this figure is the very first figure. It's not the first figure he designed, but the first figure that we're releasing by Devin. So far, all the figures that you have seen are from Noel. The plush that you've seen is from an artist named Julie, who's fantastic. A lot of 3D artists. We have a 3D artist named Poppy, who's really great. So a lot of our molds and things are created by her. You've seen, if you saw the minis, you saw Loco Duck's work, but you have really not seen, unless you're at Night of Mischief, you haven't seen Devin's work. So I'm really excited to show this. So I'm going to show you the pin first. There will be a pin bundle, and this is a 150 pin. 150 pin with a 290 figure. Of course, there will only be 150 of the pin bundle, and then the rest will be a figure only. So you have a decision to make, right? Maybe you like pins, maybe you don't like pins. It's going to be completely up to you which one you want to order.
And I'd like to note that the figure by itself will be $55, and the pin bundle will be $70. And you know, while we're here, actually.
Oh my God! Can I share that?
You can, but I wanted to show something else. I just don't know where it is.
Okay, I'm going to show you something very cool. Something that you would have only seen at Night of Mischief is actually sitting right there. It's from Soda Coaster. I'm going to show you that really quick because now that I have your attention, you guys are all here. Thank you, by the way. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, follow, do all the things, please. We would really appreciate that. These signs were created by Soda Coaster, Rob Glatt, and his wife, Suze. Two absolutely amazing people. They are really, really nice. They made the life-size Gastly. They made these signs. They made some stands. If you got a Vampire Gastly, go pick up a stand right now on sodacoaster.com. You don't want to miss it. This is one of the signs. Now, this wasn't even going to be given to us. This was actually going to be kept by them. But in the very end of it all, they decided to give it to us. Now, this looks like something, I think it looks like something off a pirate ship. But Sue said to her, it looked like something that would be inside of like a bar. And she's right. It does sort of look like a pub sign. We're going to hang that in here somewhere. I haven't really figured that out yet. This is one of 3 signs. We have 3 signs, and he 3D printed this whole thing. If you look at the back, you can see that it's been all connected and jointed up. He is amazing. This work is unbelievable. Sue's painted it. She did a beautiful job.
She always does.
She does a beautiful job. It's unbelievable what she and Rob are able to do. I could not believe that they were able to make such great looking, cool signs. Look at this one. This is inspired by the Haunted Mansion. This is another one that they made for us. I love this sign so much. The Night of Mischief logo was basically, I don't know if you call it a parody or kind of a chew off of the Haunted Mansion. That's sort of what this is supposed to be, because I love the Haunted Mansion, and I think that they did a great job. This was designed by Noel. The logo was designed by Noel. And last but not least, this one is actually broken. There's a piece missing off of it. I don't remember where. Oh, I see it down at the bottom. This is the one for the Night of Mischief event during Night of Mischief 2024. And so it's missing a piece actually right down here.
I have
and we got to glue it back on. Right? We got to find it. But how amazing are these guys? Come on. They did a great job. Suze and Rob Glatt from Soda Coaster. Unbelievable. They are so talented. So a big shout out and thanks to the both of them. They're great. All right. So the figure and the pin. Well, if you liked Voodoo Gastly, then you're gonna love the figure and you're gonna love the pin, because Voodoo Gastly, the plush, was sort of a later idea that we came up with. And of course, as you know, it was such a late idea that we screwed up the first batch of them, and then we had to reorder them. But we're proud and happy that we're able to get them in time so we could sell them for Halloween week. So Heather, show them the pin. Let's see how they feel about the pin. There's the pin.
I got it on both screens at the
same time. Now go on Instagram first. Let's do Instagram. There you go. There's the pin.
150 pieces.
It looks fantastic. You're going to love this. Here it comes. There's the pin.
150 pieces.
I love the background. I love the design of this pin. It looks really great. You know, it's funny. We sell, pin boards from time to time and all these things. And, the idea for a pin is to pin it on something or put it on clothes or on a board.
Hardly anybody puts the pins on the pin board.
But they look great on the actual cardboard backing that Noelle created. She did such a great job. So I'm excited about this one. This is really great. By the way, we do have sticker books on the website, and they do fit the pin. So if you want to collect them in a different way, then feel free to do that. So here is the figure. Is everybody ready for that? I'm sure you are. You're sitting here and waiting idly by. For the sign design, you guys need to make a pirate figure now. Hell yeah, I'm down with that. I've thought about that before. Okay, here we go. The figure for Halloween week, and then we'll have one more item that'll come up on Thursday, on Halloween itself, okay? So here is the figure, okay? There he is. Okay, so here's YouTube. I'm going to pull the figure out, but this is the box. Instagram. You can see the side of it looks cool. Look at this. This is all Devin. He killed it. I love the design. He's such a talented dude. So then when you open it, we usually don't do this, but I like doing this. It's kind of spoiling it a little bit, but he's got a little heart when you lift it up because Ghastly has a heart on him. And when you turn it around, there's his eye.
Now show
eyes.
Instagram.
Yep. And then here you go, Instagram. There's the box design. That's cool, right? I love it. So for those who didn't know, this eventually, this was going to be an eventual drop. We were going to drop something different entirely for Halloween week, but we couldn't get it done in time. So we decided to go with Voodoo Ghastly. I think it's a great idea. I think this figure is perfect for Halloween week. So here's the figure. Figure looks great. I love it. It has a burlap looking color to it. I wanted to make the plushes burlap or like a burlap texture, but we couldn't get it done. It was going to be a real pain in the butt. So we decided to go with what you know and love now, right? Which you guys will be getting very soon. But here's the figure. Let me see. I'll show YouTube first. YouTube first.
You can show them both.
Here you go. No, I like the up and close and personal. So there he is. Look at his little legs, and he got a zipper right there. His heart with the little needle in it. And then if you turn him, you can see on the sides here how it's all sewn together. And then there he is. That's him sewn together right there as well. He's a beautiful figure. Cool, huh? All right, here we go, Instagram. There he is. Look at him.
It's your turn, Instagram.
There he is. So if you turn him, there you go. Look at that. See? There you go. Shady, I got your back, dude. It's right here. So there he is. You see the button eye, the little X eye there. And he's got his sewn on horn, his heart with the pin in it. I love it. I was talking to a coworker today about this. And the coworker was like, man, you should make something where you could actually stick pins in it. And I was like, that's actually a really neat idea. I kind of like that. Yeah.
Jeremy, it's definitely brown.
Yes.
Yeah, it might be the lighting where we're at.
Yeah, it's definitely not yellow.
No, he's like a tan color. He's really
Heather's
beautiful. Color
is on her phone. No, my phone's a little weird too. It might be just the lighting in the room.
My color's different. I keep my phone warmer than yours, but it's the cameras and the lighting.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I love his eye too. He looks so cool. He's such a great figure. I'm excited about this one. Now, of course, this is the figure for Halloween week. Last year was the pumpkin, which we'll be giving away to one lucky person who buys the pin board and pin.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't think of what it was
called. We're gonna put a little note in one of your boxes, and then you'll be able to win this, and it'll be yours. An AP. People love APs. I know there are people who specifically collect all the APs, and they love them, and they spend all their monies to get them apparently, because I see all the sales. It's crazy.
Tony asked if there's going to be a white string variant.
Okay, so with this figure, we will be tossing in 3 APs mixed in with this one. So when you buy this figure, you may get an AP. How will you know? Of course, on the front of the box, it will have an AP sticker associated with it. So that's how you'll know when you get it. We might even sign them as well. So if it's signed when you open the box, then you'll know before you actually see the sticker. We might even sign a couple other figures that aren't APs just to throw in a couple extras, because I love doing that. And I think it makes it a little bit extra special for you guys when you're opening them up. Of course, we'll have those pin bundles, as I mentioned, which is a 150 count pin. I love this pin as well. They look really great together. Here you go, YouTube. So these guys look really good together when you pair them up. There you go. And there's Instagram. See, you got your little pin. You got your figure. Look, this gives you incentive to go and buy the pin board if you haven't already, because now you got a place to put your brand new pin if you get this one tomorrow. Because I think this is going to be something people are going to fall in love with. I think this guy's going to go fast. So make sure you're on MischiefToys.com tomorrow. Heather, what time?
12 p.m. Eastern.
That's
I saw
right.
that a lot of people didn't compute the time change, because today it was 11 a.m. So I'm going to do 12 p.m. I'm going to do noon Eastern.
Okay.
So anyone who is on the West Coast, it's 9 a.m. for you.
Somebody's asking, what is artist proof? Artist proof is when we get a first batch in to take a look at what the figure is going to look like. It's typically a handful of them, and we give a lot of those away. Truthfully, what happens with APs, for those who do not know, that it might be new to this world, if you're just like kind of a Funko Pop collector, typically these are sold by the artist who designs them, and then they sell them for a higher amount, the APs. But we don't believe in that. We pay our artists very well. We don't have to give them as like payment, which is what happens a lot. Instead, we take them and we give them away, because I'm in belief that when you have a good fan base and you have people who are super into what you do, I love to give back every chance that I can. When it comes to APs, when it comes to protos, we try to go out of our way to do giveaways when we can and all that kind of stuff. I think it just adds another layer of fun to everything. It's something that if I were you collecting Mischief toys, these are the things that I would want to see, right? I would want to see this in a collectible company. So I'm giving you exactly what I want to see. How much is the Ghastly figure that we just showed you? This Ghastly figure tomorrow will be $55 by himself, but there will be 150 paired up, and that will be, that's 150 pins. It'll be $55 just the figure by itself, but 70 with pin. Thank you, Christina Payne. Oh my God, Christina Payne's always very quick with all the information.
Yes, always. So Jerry asked, will there be a sticker to go with these? And the
100%.
answer is yes.
Look, we do stickers with everything that we do. I didn't mean to cut you off, but we do stickers with everything that we do.
Almost. I don't want to say everything. Almost.
Well, we typically throw a sticker in with everything.
If there isn't a sticker themed for whatever it is, you will still typically get a sticker.
Can I show them what they're getting with the zombie? The sticker that goes with the zombie plush? I'm spitting.
That's disgusting. Sure.
Let me show you the sticker. So to Heather's point, because I want to show you what Heather means. So we make a lot of stickers that will match up with stuff. So as an example, Vertebrae 33. If you ordered a shirt or a print, you would get this awesome
print or a pin.
A print or a pin.
Yes.
You will get this amazing holographic sticker.
That's until they run out.
Okay, until they run out. So if you bought a print, which we don't have very many left anyway, it wouldn't even matter. But if you'd buy a print, you would get that sticker. Well, we didn't have a zombie plush sticker. We never had one made. So instead, what's that?
Star's asking what shirt I'm.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that hoodie. You got hair all over your butt too.
Yeah. I was hanging out with.
So instead of a what am I saying? Instead of a zombie plush pin, which I'm really shocked that we didn't order it, because we're pretty much on top of it. But I would say New York Comic Con knocked our brains loose. This is the sticker that you got, which reminds me, it almost is like themed like Night of Living Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the colorway. So it's like a grayish green.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It's a really cool color.
I chose it based off zombies.
Yeah,
and
so
that again, that's until they last. I have another colorway that I might have to put in depending on the sales.
Yeah, so if you ordered if you ordered a zombie plush, which we will be putting more up. So our final day will be zombie plush. They will go up with pin bundles. We still have a bit left. In fact, we're not even going to put that many up. And the reason why we're not putting many up is due to the fact that we want to take some with us to Living Dead Weekend, which is going to take place in June of 2025, where we're going to be doing all zombie stuff. It'll be a zombie event at the Monroeville Mall, that is where Dawn of the Dead 1978, my favorite film, was filmed.
That's in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. It'll be in June.
Yep.
And it's going to be awesome. And a fun fact, I'm not going to give too much away, but one of our figures will have a bit of a different box than what you're used to seeing.
Yes. So Noelle actually designed a figure. It's amazing. I hate continuing to say it's my favorite figure, but I love zombies so much. Good. I'm so stoked.
You guys are going to lose your minds over it.
Question, Heather, Voodoo merch.
Dean asked, will there be Voodoo merch coming soon for pre-order? So yeah, just to make you all hate us that much more, because again, New York Comic-Con, now Halloween week. I'm going to put Voodoo merch up. I'm also going to put a couple other pieces of merch up, probably this weekend.
Yes.
And since it is hoodie weather, I will be putting up hoodies as well.
Absolutely.
For the specific merch.
Absolutely. Hold on. Can I show that?
Yeah. Are you Satanists?
No, we're not Satanists.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, we're not Satanists. No, not Satan. I think maybe that's people. So it's funny that you even asked that question. It seems like people see the Coven logo and they think that
because we sell a little demon.
Well, there's an upside down cross in it. That's probably what they're talking about.
But no, this is actually the symbol, a play on the symbol for Loki, the god of mischief.
Is there going to be a suited up Ghastly shirt? No plans as of right now. No plans as of right now. But I do have some fun plans for suited Ghastly stuff, but I just don't know when it'll happen.
For the future.
Will you sign my social security check? Oh my God.
No, we'll just sign it to you.
All right, we'll just sign it to you. What else? Coven logo shirt almost got me. Strip search in Australia at the airport. Oh my God. Blacklight Mortem merch. No plans for that right now. No plans for that right now.
So our merch for New York Comic-Con was the Vampire Ghastly. Maybe in the future. I mean, if that's what people want.
Vampire Ghastly shirts are still available and they glow in the dark.
That guy who's curious about us being Satanists is now fighting with us. Who is telling the truth? Whatever you want to believe.
You were who said we're Satanists?
Oh, I said I guess if you want us to be.
Oh, and you said you weren't. I don't know. Heather is and I'm not. You ever thought about Grinch theme for a Christmas Ghastly? I would love to do it.
That would be fun.
But we have to be really careful on the things that we do, right?
We don't want to do parodies.
Yeah, if we're going to do something, we would really like to have the actual license. That's something that we're working towards. And I feel like we're going to get a little help. Order the Gold Jimmy from 8 p.m. because that's amazing. Great.
Gold Jimmy's
That's
so
great.
Cool.
We actually gave one away over the weekend on Patreon. So if you're not on Gastlecast Patreon, go and join patreon.com/Gastlecast. It's a huge support for us and we appreciate it. It's a great hangout every single month. We give a lot away.
So while we're here, while we have them hostage, do you want to show, I'd like to show this.
Okay.
Again. So I am really proud of this figure. We dropped a very small amount when we came back from New York Comic-Con.
Yeah, we almost sold out.
Yeah, there was literally hardly any.
I believe there was only 27 that went up on the website.
Yeah, it was very few.
Yeah.
But this guy, I am super proud of him. I love him. So typically what we do when we have a new mold is we'll release sort of like a standard colorway. But with this one, since it had become so late, we didn't want to we didn't want to overwhelm you guys with Vampire Ghastly. Not only did we not want to overwhelm you by giving you too many Vampire Ghastlies at once, but he's a bit higher price point. And I'd like to explain that because I've been asked a couple of times, why he is a little bit more expensive.
Nice kid, like Vibes Gaming. He got him. That's awesome.
So he's bigger. He's bigger than our standard Ghastly mold. He costs more to make, and not only that, but paint jobs cost more. It's really interesting. So with the vampire, they have really intricate details on the cape, on his shoes, all over his head and everything.
Yeah, paint jobs matter when it comes to these things.
They do, and that's why the Haunted Ghastly as well, that you guys, if you were at New York Comic Con, you had the opportunity to go to the 7th Ink booth and pick up a Haunted Ghastly.
Oh, you're not showing off one of those. These guys are going to lose their goddamn minds.
They are, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Go to New York Comic Con and line up. But he is so insanely detailed. Honestly, he probably should have been closer to 70, if not 70.
Oh my god.
But we try to balance things out for everybody. So he was a little bit more than our standard Ghastly, but not quite as much as he really honestly should have been.
So there was something about this figure I like to show just for people to see. So if you look at the back of the figure here, you'll notice that he has printed feet and hands on the back. So when they originally did this, they actually connected it in the front here, and they had it coming down here, like in the front and on the back. So we had to have them go through and like remove stuff to make it right. And it took a long time, guys. This was probably one of the most intricate figures that we've ever done. There's one more figure that is incredibly, it almost seemed impossible to make, but we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost done.
Hope.
I feel like it'll be released sometime next year. But look, it takes a lot of work to do all this stuff. So we appreciate when you guys are, when you see these sometimes crazy prices and you don't really scoff at it. Maybe you do behind the scenes, but not to us. I appreciate that because there's a lot of work that goes into it. And sometimes these figures are really expensive to make. So I love this figure. Can I ask you a question? Do we happen to have, if we sell out of the pin board, do we have any APs of this?
I mean, if it sells out by tonight, I might be able to find one.
Yeah, so look, if you buy an AP, if you buy a pin board and pin, you have a chance of getting either one of these, and they're both APs. We just need to sell out of that pin board right away. And the reason why we need to sell out of that pin board is so we can make room for another order that's coming in, and we want to wipe that amount out, and there's not that many left. So go over and buy yourself a pin board if you haven't already, along with a pin. If you did buy the pin and pin board, then you have already entered into getting one of these. Yep. We always fulfill very randomly to make sure that it's very fair. So these two guys right here will be available. APs, by the way, APs, and there's only one of these as an AP out in the wild right now. And that is our friend Tino. He ended up winning it at Night of Mischief.
You need to be careful because now people are going to be trying to figure out where Tino's at.
Well, he already posted it publicly in our group. So yeah, he's a great figure. So go and buy yourself a pin board and pin. We need to wipe out everything. That's what we need to do. And I might even this week during our zombie sale, I might even include an AP, one of these guys. Okay, so if you guys end up buying the zombie plush, then we'll put in one of these guys as an AP. And I think this is the only AP that anybody has gotten. I don't think we gave away an AP of this.
We did not.
Yeah, we did not give away an AP. So this will be another AP. So get your zombie plush on Thursday. If you've already purchased a zombie plush, then you're already in for that as well. Okay, so we're just cooking here now. We're cooking. Oh, very good. Awesome. Yep. Pin board, pin. It's a great set. So make sure you go and pick it up. And I will mention this also in tonight's video because we got to go record a video after this, believe it or not.
You just put a collector target on Tino, Chris.
Tino's dead. No, Tino's not even, oh no, he's speaking still. He's right there.
Not yet. They haven't gotten to him yet.
Oh, okay. Scott says, I know Tino's address, social security number, and third grade teacher's name. Oh my God, that's scary. Oh my God, don't tell me what you know about me. I don't need to know.
Oh yes, we did give an AP vampire.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, I knew there was like one.
That wasn't this call. It was the last one.
When I said it, I was like, I feel like I'm wrong.
Yeah, I thought you were, but I was like, not this call.
But AP for the zombie plush that goes up on Thursday, right? That's what we do. We have fun here. We have fun. And by the way, if you bought the pin and pin board, we might even be putting in AP a pin or two in that as well. That way, by the way, always check your pins. When you order pins from us, always check. There are people who reach out to me and they're like, oh my God, I bought this pin last year and it's an AP. I didn't know. In fact, people were finding AP pins of the Night of Mischief pin, I think.
Yeah, I grabbed a handful of them, just like this, and I threw them in there. I think it was like 5.
What does AP mean? It's artist proof. So artist proof, basically, when we get a figure in, they'll send us a batch of them. Let's say, I don't know, like a handful, like sometimes 20 or so. And when we get them, we have to like review them, make sure that they are up to snuff. And then we tell them to continue manufacturing. And so, like I said before, and I'll just say it again, typically those APs are given to artists and artists sell them, whoever worked on it. But we don't do that. We've done it a couple times.
We do give our artists,
we give them their own stuff.
Artist proofs.
But we pay them, so we pay them well enough that way we can give these APs away along with protos. That's something that we believe in. We like to give back. That's our thing, right? Damn it, you enticed me to buy it. You guys should have been a car salespeople.
No, I don't want to drive random people around.
I couldn't. I see, that's the problem. I couldn't sell somebody something I didn't believe in. And being a car salesman, that would be really hard for me. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of vehicles on a lot that I would not be able to or feel good about selling. Okay. Look, we told you a lot. That's fun. So if you haven't gotten a pin board, go and grab one. They're up on the website.
12 p.m.
The
Eastern.
figure is a voodoo doll, and that's him right there. Incredible Frank. He is a $290 piece. He's special. We'll be putting in a couple APs in with the sale, which we will sign. So good luck at making your purchase. What do you think? Pretty good, right?
Open all the boxes behind you now. Well, actually, fun fact, we can't. So what you are seeing behind us actually is not final product. Well, it is, but it isn't. It's a long story. We'll explain it sometime. Everything's a disaster over here.
Yeah, everything that happens with us, we have to go through like 15 steps to get to the end. It's never easy, ever. Blacklight Mortem just arrived. Hell yeah. Yeah, we just shipped out a bunch of Demonstro. We shipped out a bunch of stuff tonight. A lot. Yeah. We took 2 trips to the post office. We filled the car twice.
When we do stuff like this, like because we were sick after New York Comic Con, it took us a long time to recover. So when we started packing orders, we just packed them like in really weird ways. Mm-hmm. We were sort of digging ourselves out of the warehouse as we were packing orders. It's crazy.
When are we shipping out hoodies?
So we shipped out the 2024 hoodies, like when we had like, I think it was like 6 hoodies or 7 hoodies. We shipped most of them out. I think there might be like 2 orders that are here for a certain reason, but they'll be out probably by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Or maybe early next week. But if you're referring to the Mortem and these hoodies, we shipped out all of the individual hoodies and shirts that look like this. But if you ordered anything with the Mortem shirts or hoodies on that order, we're waiting for them to come in. There was a little bit of an issue with those shirts and hoodies, but they're being worked on right now as we speak. And we're going to get them out to you as soon as we receive them back. I'm hoping by next week.
We were really bummed out about the Mortem hoodies and shirts. We were so
But the good news is that we're still meeting our deadline as of right now. So on the page where everybody ordered from, it was either like end of October, early November would be the ship date. So luckily, this stuff came in earlier than we expected. So we were able to catch the issue and we'll still meet the target.
We're getting a lot of positives about Blacklight Mortem. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm glad you guys like him. He was, he's one hell of a figure, and that's a really great looking one too. Yeah, the sticker that goes with your hoodie glows in the dark. So a lot of hoodie stuff or shirt stuff will glow. That's something that Heather likes to do, something very special for that type of for those products. So if you ever order shirts, hoodies, any of that stuff, typically you're going to see a glow. But for this stuff, we did this sticker, and I love it. And this is for YouTube, and I'll show Instagram. This is my new favorite sticker. I love it. It's Ghastly with the little moon.
Yeah, I was tempted to go glow with that, but I was like, nah, that'll be really cool holographic.
Yeah, I told Heather, I was like, I really want to do something for Halloween this year. And it was a very last minute thing. I mean, it was just what, day or maybe a week before New York Comic Con or 2 weeks before New York Comic Con? Something like that. Very last minute. And Heather was like, I don't know if we can do this. Well, anyway, Noelle pumped this out. She pumped out the sticker. We were able to get the stuff out. Stoked. Awesome. I love it. So glad. He looks like he's hiding his package behind the moon. Yeah, he is actually. He's Long Dong Silver. Okay. He has it hiding back there somewhere. I don't know. No, he's actually sitting on. He's sitting. His dong, it would be in the front. See? Okay, I just want to be clear about that. All right. We have to go and create a video, a YouTube video, which will be up hopefully very soon, probably unedited because I don't have a lot of time. I have a lot of stuff to wrap. But we'll be talking about Amazon and Funko and what is going on with them. So if you have any interest of our thoughts about that, go and watch that video. We'll also talk a little bit more about our sales this week for Halloween week. Thank you, Heather. I just ate a little bit of that. That was great. But look, guys, you guys are amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching all of our stuff. Thank you for staying tuned here on the live. Most of you have been here almost the whole time. And thank you for supporting Mischief Toys. We appreciate you guys. You're the best. And we'll see you very soon in our YouTube video. All right. See you later. Bye. See you later. You're going to have to turn that one off, Heather. All right.
What? You can't?
There you go. Yeah, turn that off. There you go. Very good, Heather.